Hey guys, this is John, and I'm playing the Hourly Bullet Arena on lichess.org. We are about to get going right here, and we have 41 players in. Good turnout. It's 1 o'clock p.m. Central Time. King's Crusher's playing, Flaneur, K-Pop, King's Crusher Crusher, whoever that guy is. I'm playing the King's... Oh no, my settings are still blindfold. This is really bad. Oh boy. Go back to the game. Join. No, I think I missed that one because my settings were still blindfold from that blindfold simul I gave. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna we're gonna have to make up some ground because I got a 0 in the first game. That's fun. At least my rating wasn't impacted. By the way, you see a little question mark after my rating in this one. Apparently that's like a new feature indicating like a provisional, not a provisional, but like a rating that's in flux. So I was talking to Tybalt about it before the tournament started. I guess it just kind of indicates, well, I'm berserking this game too, so I gotta play fast. But it indicates like the range in which like your actual skill may lie. So there's a couple people who have the same question mark next to their rating. Okay, so we gotta get going and get back in this tournament. 20 seconds remaining. I'm up 2 pieces against Igloo Kid. A shame to have to take that first game off, but at least it was the first game. You know, that's one redeeming feature. Okay, I'm like almost trapping his rook. I think I'm close to trapping it. If he goes to h6, I have king g7. Let's see if he goes there. Yep. Okay, and the time is nearly evened up, so that's looking promising. We'll play g4 next move. Completely didn't realize I still had the blindfold feature on. That's pretty hilarious, actually. All right, so I'm winning. Okay, back to tournament. All right, so someone's already in doubling territory. We have 3 points based on that berserk. Nash, let's berserk this one, sure. Let's go for it. This guy's leader of the tournament, too, so if we can take him out, that would be even better. That would be ideal. Let's castle next move. We'll bring our knight into b4 as well. Maybe threaten some stuff. Let's go here. See if we can, I don't know, win a pawn or something. Let's go a6. His bishop doesn't have a lot of good squares. Yep, has to go there. I think this check is good. Let's pre-move this capture. I think he's probably going to go king e1. And then maybe we can pre-move bishop b4 as well. Yeah, this is looking promising. Okay, well now he's in bad shape. Let's take that. Yeah, we can do this. I think we're going to win that rook. We do. We cut off his king as well. Let's just advance this pawn. We'll give a check with this bishop. Yeah, and we're going to be winning the game here. All right, back to tournament. So 6 points. We recovered from that first round game. Looks like a loss on the chart, but no worries. Baluk. Hello, Baluk. This guy's very fast. My very first YouTube subscriber, Baluk. Thank you for starting it all. Yeah, he's just a very quick player. So handle with care on the clock, at least. I'm going to go for e4 if I can do it, if I can swing it. Okay, let's follow his queen a little bit. If bishop d6, I had something. This move I think works. Let's play it. He's going to lose a piece if he doesn't watch out. Okay, let's go here. So I'm trying to win d5, basically, with this previous move. There's going to be mass exchanges. Maybe knight a4 he can play. Not sure. I'll go bishop into f5 at any rate. Let's go here and maybe knight coming into c6. Looks pretty good. He dropped his rook. Okay. Back to tournament. Nice one there. 10 points. Flaneur. Hello, Flaneur. Let's play d4. I forgot what Flaneur usually plays. Let's take the Benko gambit pawn. Yeah, I like this line. I don't mind playing against this line at all. Usually they take on d5 now. He does not, actually. Interesting. He's going to gambit a pawn. Okay. Let's go maybe play for e4 in a little bit. I don't want to allow knight d4, though. That's the only thing. So I'm gonna kind of sit back for a few moves and just let the play develop here. I think I can take that. He's got a very weak pawn now. I like the bishop on c3. It hits his bishop on d6. Let's go here. I'm threatening mate. I'm also threatening e6 and e4. Let's take that. And then we can tuck this knight away so I don't get mated here. Rook d7 is a big threat. That is a huge threat. I don't know how he stops it, actually. Looks very tough to do. Let's just go queen here. I mean, obviously a trade is like great for us. I'm hitting g7 at the same time. Yeah, this is going to be mate. If he takes on b5, I can back my rook up, and he's going to get mated. Let's just check here. This is easiest. He's caught like in a column. I can even afford to just take that bishop first. All right, back to tournament. So got a victory against Flaneur. Sweeney Todd has 12, and a couple other guys chasing. What happened to King's Crusher? He's still down there. Must be playing. So Yaga Drosil, not going to berserk. Not going to do that. We're going to pressure d4, though, and also b2. Try to get a lot of stuff going against that one. Let's play here. I'm threatening that a2 pawn. I guess I can try to take it. I hope my bishop wouldn't get trapped, though, on that square. If he had traded rooks, he maybe could have done that. Let's go bishop here. I'm hitting this rook now. Probably he'll move it. He does not. Okay, let's take. Got to move this back. I could perhaps take in his rook there, but I didn't see that being a good option. I think I might have lost 2 minors for the rook if I had done that. Let's play b4. Let's open this up. Okay, he's allowing me to do this. Ooh, he dropped the knight. All right, back to tournament. Quick victory there. We have 18 points. Lots of time remaining. You know, strangely, that first round forfeit didn't hurt us too bad because we got paired like way down in the second round, and I was able to berserk. So it kind of negated the impact. And it wasn't like a huge delay either. Okay, we're playing a Queen's Gambit decline in this one. Let's go e3. I'll take this pawn. Let's take here. Go knight into e5, just so he can't develop this knight for fear of losing that pawn. So he's taking precautions against that. Now he'll play knight d7. We could play knight d7. I'll play e4. Let's just open this up, because I think after he takes, like c6 is going to be vulnerable. And, oh, maybe I could have taken on d5 there. That would have been better. Still, though, great position for us. We are preparing to double on the f-file. I can push the pawn to f6 if I want. Just have a lot of nice potential here. I'll do this, and then if he takes here, I'll take on g6. It's going to get destructive in our favor. Take here. Let's just pre-move this capture. He wants to win this pawn. Let's go here. So if he takes h7, I have queen takes e6. Then what was this move? We can take d4. Forgot about that. It's probably his only move. Let's see if he finds it. He does not. We could take d4 and then play rook f8, but he didn't find it. Okay, Leon Rades is the next opponent. Playing a Benoni. See if he takes, he does. This is kind of a weird Benoni with the knight coming to b6. Very strange. He got the knight trapped. The knight has run out of squares, even after this happens. Yeah, we can just take the free material on offer. Let's just offer to trade bishops too. Why not? Castle. Yeah, and this is just a matter of consolidating the position, really. We'll go here just to make sure that no h3 sacrifice can happen. And I'll play rook fd1 next move. Maybe queen g3? Yeah, let's go queen g3. We'll offer a queen trade. Let's go rook over. Queen here. I think this basically forces the trade, since otherwise his bishop, well, his queen didn't even have anywhere to go. Let's bring this rook in. Hitting f7, hitting b7, hitting the bishop. All good stuff. Okay, he resigns. So we're cruising. We got 26 points. Sweeney Todd, King's Crusher, both doing all right. All right, King's Crusher, let's do this thing. I think he likes to play systems with f5 typically. Okay. So didn't anticipate for this to happen, but that's all right. On the whole, let's go here and then maybe queen d2. I think I can castle queenside pretty favorably. Let's just castle here, sure. He can maybe jump the knight into c4, but I'll trade the dark square bishops. And I think like h4, h5 coming is kind of nice. He's going to sack the exchange and try to get something going down the long diagonal, maybe. He should probably back that bishop off. He's going to do this and allow me to push from the looks of it. All right, I'm very much liking my position right now. I can just take, and then once he takes back, take here. This is a nightmare for him. Let's take. If bishop h6, okay, let's just hide our king now. Let's go here. We're going to press forward with this. We are going to press forward. This should win material. It does. If bishop takes, I have h6. So he's still finding ways to fight on, but it's looking bleak. Like rook g6 is coming next move. Definitely looking bleak. I'm going to go knight e4 if possible. Let's just go rook in, actually. I don't know that I should have played this way, actually. This is kind of foolish. Because now I'm in this, like, pseudo-pin situation. Let's give a check on the back rank. Give a check here. Let's go here. I'm trying to worm my way into d7, rather. Give a check. He's got to roll out with this king. Let's go here. Try to force a trade. G7 coming. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we can take that. All right, we won that. Back to tournament. I didn't notice my clock until the very end there, though. That was pretty close. Well, I had a nice position there, but my kingside attack like didn't crash through like I wanted it to. There was always like some way he could get counterplay on the dark squares. All right, this guy's playing a gambit that is not advised. I would not recommend doing this, but it is possible. Okay, let's trade and then take on e5 next move. We can pre-move it too. We'll go back. So we should be up a solid pawn against CD CBG. I'll feign Keto this light square bishop just to get it attacking b7. Let's go here and maybe e4, e5. Looks all right. Yeah, let's push this. Okay, he's not cooperating. Let's go here then. The d6 pawn is hanging, but he's just kind of barreling ahead with reckless abandon. He doesn't want to take this pawn. He seems very against taking that. Well, that's all right, I guess. We are winning material. Yeah, knight d7 is a threat. Knight c6 now. Rook e8 is kind of forced, but it's losing. All right, 34 points. We've opened up a 10-point lead on the field. Very crucial that we stopped some of our rivals. Okay, he played e5. Let's go back. He played the Ron-Depp Gambit. King's Crusher playing the Ron-Depp Gambit. What a sight to behold. Let's see if he'll take on c3. He does not. Let's just play queen here. Maybe I give up this pawn in doing so, but that's all right. We'll go here. Okay, he hung that knight. I think he meant to play a5, actually. Let's just play a3 just to put a stop to his shenanigans. All right, let's go knight d2. He probably should preserve that knight from exchange, but that's okay. Let's go e5. We'll open this up. Just try to stick a knight on e4, basically. It's the only reason for my play right now. Let's go here. I'm up a piece, so this should be, you know, pretty pretty winnable, I would say. I'm hitting his queen right now. He needs to like work his way into the h3 and then g2 square, but it's not easy. I mean, he's going to have real difficulties achieving that. Let's go here. All right, I'll take that. It's no big deal. Bring more stuff into the equation. Let's take here. Now I'm threatening his bishop at least. He's just playing for maximum confusion right now, but I think based on my time, I should win this without a problem. Okay, queen h7 mate is a threat. Got to be something that turns up here. Okay. Let's put the bishop in. He resigned. Yeah, I think he mouse slipped a6 and he meant to play a5 to support the knight. So we got a couple crucial victories against King's Crusher. Sweeney Todd is the next opponent. He is he's second on the standings over here, as you can see. So this would be a nice victory to get. a6 is pretty weird. It is possible to play this way. Let's go e3 actually in this position. See if he'll play b4. He does not. Okay, now we're like in a Benoni sort of thing. Let's go here and open the center up while we still can. He castles. I think knight bd7, maybe this move is good. I don't know, it just seems like super annoying for him. Maybe I can play my bishop to f3 to support the pawn. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Just seems like something that's going to be a constant concern for him. I'll take that pawn. Maybe knight b5 is a thing. Yeah, let's go knight b5. We'll do it. Okay, let's take that and play c7. Oh, he can take it with his knight. All right, well, let's just play this simple now. Keep it simple. We'll put the bishop on e5. Trade. I'm still up a pawn, no? Or is it even? I can't count the material. I think it's even, actually. It's even material. You can play rook b7, perhaps. Let's just play g3. Solve our back rank issue. Let's go b3 now. Maybe put the bishop on c4. Could be good. See if he swaps. He does. Ooh, now I can win the e6 pawn. This is nice. Let's go up and do that. And then we'll play here. So I'm trying to get into e7 with this move. Okay, now I can just take. This is a completely one-ending. Let's bring our king up. Make sure his king can't infiltrate. I can go here. Ooh, let's just be safe. Let's go here. Yeah, now he can't push this pawn. If I had pushed my pawn, then he was going to be able to play king b2 followed by ushering the pawn through. So that just required a tiny bit of accuracy at the end. King's Crusher again. Rondep Gambit this time? Nope. No Rondep Gambit. He's playing the Albin counter Gambit. What is c5 about? I don't know about that c5 move. Okay, let's play here. Sure. Okay, we'll do this. I think this is a slightly suspect looking gambit for him. But then again, all gambits are like slightly suspect in some way. Except for really high quality gambits, like the Marshall Gambit and stuff like that. Okay, this position is tremendous for us. I mean, you got to admire KC in the fact that he only has one gear, and that's max gear. He doesn't ever slow down. I mean, if you're able to do something like I did right here and just like kind of tame his initiative and his natural attacking urges, you're going to win against him. It's basically going to happen. But you know, he's a tough opponent, and he's very dangerous when he gets like an attacking position that he likes. But other than that, I feel like just completely, this is a checkmate, isn't it? Other than that, if I get like normal positions against him, I'm gonna win pretty much every time. So we have 46 points. We've opened up a 20-point lead on the field. This is awesome. I've only berserked a couple times. Haven't really had too many opportunities beyond those first couple games. All right, let's play bishop g4. I'm just trying to like disturb his development, I guess, by doing this. Let's play h6. He can push the pawn to h5 if he wants. Let's bring this bishop out. Yeah, this is an annoying plan. I don't like facing this. Let's castle. I might get away with... let's see if he takes the bishop so I can play this. Yeah, I might get away with something like this, is what I was going to say. Pinning his knight. He should play the bishop back to d2. He does not. Let's go here in that case. Let's see, he'll probably play bishop takes, I'm guessing. Takes with the knight. Okay, so he's agreeing to a swap. We'll take this way. Now I'm kind of pinned, though. That's nasty. You can play bishop d2 and try to come to g5, maybe? Need to get out of this pin. Ooh, now I can do this, though. And his bishop is pinned. That's bad news for him. Okay, that completely changes the character of the game. Yeah, now he's in trouble. We can do a trade. Let's play a6 just to save that guy. Strangely, I'm like still pinned up, though. Really hate that. Okay, let's take... Ah, man. Okay, let's do this. We'll come in and give a check after he takes that one. Give a check there. Let's push this pawn. Okay, let's go here. Get behind that. This pawn's going to be dangerous once it starts running. Can he really do that? No, I don't think so. I think I'm queening. Let's give a check here. Takes with the king. So now I can do this. Okay. So we're going to win. Yeah, all right. Won that game. So up to 50 points. Maybe I'll berserk if given the opportunity. Ocean blue, not going to berserk this game. Maybe we'll play a Sicilian if e4. Okay, we're going to get a reverse stone wall. This is a stodgy opening. It's actually kind of annoying to face. It's a system opening. White generally endeavors to do the same thing every game. Let's play here. He can pin me with bishop b5, but big deal. We'll go rook b8, hit this pawn. Okay, we can take that. If he castles, he loses the bishop on d2. This is a problem here. That should lose material as well. Maybe not. I can take here, though. And then take his bishop next move. Okay, let's play queen b6. Be nice if this pawn survives. So let's try to make that happen. I'm attacking c3. Attacking c3 again. Ooh, I have knight d2. I didn't notice that. But if he plays a rook to c1, I can still play it. Or if he just doesn't respond to the threat. So he'll move the queen. We take. Let's play e5 just to shut everything down. We'll go e4. That's a super strong pawn on d3 now. Play our knight into c4. He does that himself, but we're just going to trade and then crush. Okay, back to tournament. 54 points. A lot of chat going on here. Of course I can use the advanced search feature. I was only talking about making blindfold accessible. Yeah, I played a blindfold simul the other day. I don't know if that's what they're talking about, but if you guys are interested, go take a look at that. It was a pretty interesting experience. I'm going to try to do more simuls. I know the blindfold simuls are a little bit hard to watch because I don't sync up the board with the games. It's just too difficult to do. Like, there's no easy way to do it. First of all, like, I have like no editing capabilities whatsoever. My skills are like very limited. And also, even if I did have those editing skills, I think it would take a ton of time. So if you know of any better way to make a blindfold video, let me know. I'd be curious to hear. All right, I'll take this and then play the knight into here. He can go c5, though. That's annoying. Maybe b4. Maybe I want to break these pawns up. Let's do that. Because I'm going to win d4 after this. At least I should. Our king is a great blockader on this square. Let's play e6. If I can play f5, this is perfect. He's going to try to undermine that pawn, but we'll just defend it at every turn. Takes here. We don't want him getting activity on that wing. Well, now we're going to try to come in with our rooks. He can't exchange both pairs of rooks. That's pretty clear. He does, though. Well, this is just going to lose, though. I'll go here, and then I'll take the pawn on d4 next move. Yeah, there's no hope for him. Can't keep trading down like this. Okay, back to tournament. 20 minutes remaining. 20-point lead. Leon Rades. Let's play a Sicilian. Smith Mora. I'll play d3. I think this is an acceptable way to decline it. I've recommended this to a couple students in the past. Generally, black goes for like a double fianchetto out of this. So that's what I'll shoot for. So they go like b6 and bishop b7. Can he do that? Guess he can. Okay, I'm going to take and then play queen c8 just to make sure that I don't run afoul of any discoveries. That would be bad if so. Let's take and then play queen to c6, threaten mate on g2. He's got to play like f3 or something. I think this is pretty good. I've got the bishop pair. I'm feeling good in this position. Looks like he's just playing to simplify pretty much. Okay, I'm just going to bank this pawn. Let's go here. If he pins me queen c3, I have e5. He can maybe play f4. But I think I've got everything taken care of. Yeah, there's no rook d1 or anything. So let's go here. Offer a queen trade. Well, I'm way down on time, though, at the moment. Just pre-move that. Let's go here. So if the queen trade happens, I get to the second rank. And the queen trade will happen because he's pinned now. Okay, now I can bring my king up. This is obviously a very nice development. Let's go here. And if check on d1, I can go here. And now rook h1 is coming no matter what. All right, he resigned. Back to tournament, 62 points. Not sure we're going to make an assault on 100 like we did last tournament, but you never know. Because I did a fair amount of berserking last tournament, and I also didn't take off the first game, lose the first game. Baluk again. Okay, Baluk. From Hungary, I believe. You can enlighten us. I'm sure you're going to watch this. Let's play bishop f4. I want to get in e5. Ooh, this is nice too with the bishop shooting right at his king. This is excellent for us. Let's go bishop back. Ooh, I can just play knight takes f7. This has been there like the entire time. It's been there for several moves. Just play bishop in. Okay, we'll swap. Play knight e4, hitting this pawn. We'll take that. And that's a victory. So my rating has gone up quite a bit this tournament already. 29 points. It's nice. Dana h3. Let's play another Sicilian. Why not? Open Sicilian, maybe? Oh, we have it. Con variation. And I'll play bishop b4 if allowed. So now if they play queen d2, like d5 is very strong. White can actually get in a lot of trouble really quickly. Like if bishop d3, I have e5, the knight will move, and then I have d4. This is a common trick that I've actually seen OTB like many times. I've done it OTB too. It's just people will fall for this in the con, because the con is one variation of the Sicilian where it doesn't pay to adopt like a English setup, basically. If you do that, you're going to be in pain, as evidenced here. He does get a pawn for it and kind of a nice center, but other than that, there shouldn't be much comp. Let's go here and hit this bishop. Guess I can take here now. My knights are a little precarious, and he is playing to try to win a pawn, but we get the queens off now. And we're going to be up a piece. So, hey, nothing to complain about. Also, we have a lockdown on his light squares in the middle. Doubtful he's going to be able to get an attack going against my king. My bishop controls the h3 square for one thing. So he's probably just completely sunk in that regard. Let's just maybe play to double up our rooks on the second rank. I think that's a good plan. Let's advance these pawns now. Yeah, there's nothing white can do whatsoever. So I'm not even going to take that bishop because it's not necessary. Okay, back to tournament. 70 points. We're playing King's Crusher again. Let's play knight f3 this time around. Semi-Slav, maybe? See if he wants to go in for some theory. He does not. He's just playing something solid. He's going to proceed from there. That move I don't know about. I guess he can like play to undermine my pawns if he wants, but maybe f4 now. Ooh, this is looking tremendous. How's he going to get out of this pin? Yeah, like now the knight can't move for fear of losing f7. Yeah, he's done for. He's losing a piece. Rook g6, I just take it. I guess he has that move. Only move, huh? Can I take on e6? I can almost do that. That almost works. It's beautiful, but it doesn't quite work. He found a way out of it. Now he has to play rook f8, most probably. Let's go here. He has rook... Okay. He's finding very sneaky ways not to lose immediately. Now I think he's losing material, though. I take the bishop. I mean, if the bishop goes to f4, yeah, this is just going to be losing for him. Let's take here. If he takes my bishop, I take on e6 mate. So let's go here. We'll just defend that bishop. I mean, I think with our rook coming over here, this should be just winning. Okay, we'll do this. Yeah, I didn't put this one away as nicely as I would have liked. But it's still going to be a victory nonetheless. Let's go back here, just to be safe. Okay, let's give it a check first. Yeah, back to tournament. You see, he's resourceful. You can say that about King's Crusher. He's resourceful. A lot of players would have just lost that position, but he kept finding ways to like keep the game going at least. Okay, so whenever your opponent develops light square bishop to f5 this early on, you should be thinking queen b3. And in this case, I can win a pawn. This has happened in my games many, many times against players who are a little bit unfamiliar about theory. That move was completely unnecessary. I win. Okay, 78 points. I don't know, maybe I can get close to 100. Probably not. I'm probably, if I keep up this streak, I'm going to end somewhere in the 90s. But there's a long ways to go before we get there. 12 and some minutes left. Let's play e3 as usual in this line. Bishop a6, I can just take that. Because now I can actually get castled without having disturbed my development. Let's play queen e2, hoping he doesn't notice the attack on his rook. He does. Let's play e5 in that case then. Maybe he can take d5. No, if he takes d5, he's going to lose his rook on a6 at the end of the line. So he kind of has to take here, I believe. Now I can take like this. Bishop f4. I'm coming for that e7 pawn. Let's go here. But now he loses the exchange. Yeah, he's got to pitch the exchange. e6, e7 is still weak. Let's go here. I think this is working. If he takes on d5, he's going to lose something at the end. This rook on e8 is now hanging. He seems to be noticing a lot of these tactical shots, but there's not much he can do about it is the problem for him. Let's go here. He'll probably play to keep it closed. He does. I guess. Just bring this back. We'll go d7, sure. Queen can come to d6 next move. Looks pretty good. Okay, we'll do this. Yeah, now we just get a lot of material off the board. He's still, like, fighting. I'll advance my a-pawn now. Okay, well, certainly with this happening, the a-pawn is just coming up. We'll just go here. a7 next move. Not much to be done for him. He might try to sneak that pawn by, but we are undisturbed. Let's just go here to break up his pawns. There is the small issue of the clock, however. Let's just break up these pawns. Win his pawn. Okay, now we can advance this. Back to tournament. So I had 5 seconds remaining at the end. A little bit close, but got the job done. 10.5 minutes remaining. We have 82 points. Still looking for a berserk opportunity. Just my opponents are like a little bit too high rated to do it. We'll play another con. See if we can sneak b5, bishop b7 in. I like playing this way if possible. We hit the e-pawn now. Let's play actively. Bishop c5. I think it's possible to do this. If he takes, I'll take with my queen. There's no e5 because he gets mated. He can maybe take f6. Maybe. Let's just bring the bishop back just to be safe about that plan. If he takes b5, I'll take with my pawn. And then a2 is a weakness. So we have like a Maraxi style position now. We'll take this. Let's bring this over. Maybe queen b7 check at some stage. Not right away. I'll just pressure his knight for now. Maybe go here. Let's bring it back. Not sure what it was doing there. We'll play bishop back to f8 just to guard g7. Guess we'll bring this here. He can play knight d6. Let's play rook e8. He's trying to mate me. He's trying to be a sneakster and mate me. Also attacking my knight. Let's take here. I can do this. If he trades on d8 twice, I win the knight on f3. This guy's playing well. Isn't really giving me much to work with. I'll take that. I have built a sizable time advantage. f2 is hanging. Can I take that? King there. I'll hunt down your king. Yeah, just ran out of time. Okay, back to tournament. We have 86 points. Pratik, once again, I think he played that Queen's Gambit decline last time. This time I'll try to take on d5 and play this preferred exchange variation. Yeah, now queen c2. Let's play the knight to f3. We'll go for a minority attack plan. Rook b1 and then b4. Okay, we'll take that. Let's play h3. Useful move in the future. If he puts a rook on c8, I have bishop f5. It's a nice little option. Guess I'll do this and then trade. Let's give him hanging pawns. How about that? That I can exploit in the future. So if we trade queens, I feel like the c7 square is kind of weak for him. Okay, let's trade here. Maybe I'll play the knight back. I am threatening knight takes c4. This works tactically. When he drops this, though. Okay, let's play. We'll attack his knight. I think rook c8 is probably a good move. Just go here. And then go take a7 when he takes b3. We're not going to get checkmated. That's not going to happen. Yeah, now g7 is obviously a potential target. Let's go here. Just got to make sure we don't like lose material to his knight jumping around. But yeah, we're going to win g7 now. He resigned. Back to tournament, we have 90 points. A couple guys I haven't played. I played Flaneur one time. Haven't played Tony. Tony, I've been avoiding you. DV Razor, hello. Subscriber right here, Mr. Razor. The Razor's Edge. You get the Scandinavian. He's castling short. It's acceptable, albeit a little boring. I'll play my bishop to d6 next if he allows. He might not allow it. Let's go here. I'm hitting h2. Maybe he can go knight f5. This is a slight annoyance. I'll just castle queenside just because I think I can take here. And then if he moves the knight, d4 is hanging, is the thing. Yeah, I win a piece. Piece has been won. Keep bothering him with the trade. Bring our bishop back. Queen a5, and I can drop the queen back to c7 as needed. Just to consolidate everything. He'll play like queen f2, but I'll just go king b8 or queen e3. Let's offer a trade. Bring this rook in. That's convenient. I can double up now. Let's take that pawn on b2 next move. Hitting his bishop. Rook d3 is coming. Pieces are swarming. We're winning this knight. Okay, we'll just do that to be safe. Bring our king up too. Why not? Invite everyone to the party. Okay, let's trade. All right, back to tournament. 4.5 minutes remaining. We have 94 points. Ooh, this is going to be close. 2 more games and we do it. So we can get that in 4.5 minutes. Neo Palma, or Negro Palma. We're going to play a Samish variation of the King's Indian. Let's play Bishop e3. This is the piano variation. Rook b8 is the idea. And Rook c1 stops the b5 option. This guy seems to know what he's doing in this line. Let's go here. And I think c5 immediately is good. This is what I recall. So I'll play it that way. And then this knight's going to go to f2. And then I'll play g3 and try to develop the bishop through g2. This guy definitely knows what he's doing in this line. Seems like a proficient King's Indian player. Let's go here and just harass that light square bishop. He probably doesn't want to lose that, so I suspect he's going to put it back on d7. If c4, then, pawn to b3 is clearly good. Let's take here now. And castle. This queen's got to be careful. Like, if knight e7, I have knight g4, and it gets trapped. Let's probe that knight here with bishop to h3. His knight has a hard time doing anything. It's defended for now, but, like, now I'm threatening to take on f8, maybe? So again, he's got to be cautious. Let's bring this bishop into... Ooh, I dropped this pawn. Nevertheless, let's take... We're way up on time at this point. It's like huge time advantage. We'll keep pushing. Let's go g5, and then rook over. Let's bring this rook in. Yeah, I think it's just going to be too little too late from him. He's just burned up too much time at this point. This guy plays fine. I could have taken his knight on e7 when he played queen a5. There's nothing at all about how he plays. It's just he's taking too long. All right, 98 points, 2.5 minutes remaining. Let's do it. One more game and we get there. And let's do it. Yagra Drossel. Okay. Let's go knight f6. So we just got to get the job done. No pressure. No pressure whatsoever. Maybe I can play for an attack based on like knight e4 coming up. I like this option. And then trying to like get something going on the king side is the point. Let's bring this knight up. I want to get my queen into h3. It's kind of the goal of this. Let's take here for that reason. He can maybe play e4 is the thing. Let's castle this way. This is really unusual for this line. Okay, let's go g5, g4. He can give a check here, but I'm just going to run. He's running too. Ooh, I can give a check and now I win f2. Let's just bank the material. Trade queens. g3 is weak at the same time. There's a minute remaining on the tournament clock, so I think we're going to get there. Yeah. He still can't develop. He can't bring his bishop out. I'm going to play rook f6 to f1 to be especially cruel. I'm not going to promote yet, because I can get the promotion in without any problem. All right, back to tournament. 102 points. 30 seconds remaining, so this one's not going to count. We'll see if we get one more game. If If only we had that first game. I could have maybe broke my point total from the previous video. But hindsight's 2020. You never know. Like, maybe the tournament would have turned out completely different if I had played the first game. All right, so no game will be played, and 127 players in this field. Wow, that's a lot. So we had a pretty low berserk rate, but again, we didn't get a lot of like opportunities to do so, and we just racked up the points. We were really steady. There was no loss to interrupt the streak. So, nope, Corey, I'm going to say GG's guys, not GG's all. So, Sweeney Todd got second, King's Crusher third. Wow, that's a lot of players. I think that's the most players I've seen in one of these hourly tournaments. I know the monthly tournaments get like, I think I saw the last one got north of 200 players, but that's quite a bit. So 1 o'clock p.m. Central, when the Europeans are still awake, that seems to be the sweet spot for these tournaments. So thank you guys for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another bullet video. Talk to you guys later. Bye.